Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Yeah.
Boy, you know you make me float, float, boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope, 'cause you.
Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Today I decided to give you guys, something new but not too new. I just wanted to give you a nice little introduction about me, especially if you are a newcomer, because you don't know too much about me. So let's get into that. Today I decided to come up with 23 reasons. Yeah. And with that being said, 23 reasons is code for 23 facts about me. I found out 23 quick facts about myself, and yeah. So the first reason is my name. My name is Cordasia. If you don't know, now you know. Another one would be personality. I would consider myself a nice person. I'm kind-hearted, I care, I love hard, I'm genuine. Some will call me mean, but I wouldn't call myself mean. I just don't tolerate BS. If you know, you know. Another fun fact about me is that I'm an only child. Yeah. Some people think being an only child is boring, but growing up, when I was younger, being the only child was so fun. Like, because anybody that I knew had a sibling. So therefore they had to share stuff, and y'all know if you have a sibling, and you know. Everything was mine. Like, my game was mine, food was mine, everything was mine. So I had a ball growing up. But now, as I'm advancing in age, I start to realize that being the only child is not fun anymore, simply because I don't have anyone to talk to and, look at for guidance and stuff. So that's that. Another fun fact about me is that I am a Another fun fact about me is that I am a Libra. I know. Balance. I feel like, well, let me start off by saying I'm not a zodiac person, meaning I don't care about your sign. Don't come to me saying like, oh, I'm only like this because I'm a Leo. Like, I don't care. That don't make no sense. That's actually really stupid. So yeah, I'm not one of those. But one day I just, wanted to know what was my sign, and now y'all know. Now I know. I am a end of September, beginning October Libra. So yeah, my birthday's October 6th. Mark that on your calendar. Yeah. Next fun fact that's not really a fun fact because y'all already know, and it was the last title of my last video that you should watch. Wink, wink. I am 23 years old. I'm still young, fine, in my prime, and discovering life. I hope the same for you. If not, soon to come. Okay, guys, so the next reason is I don't have my driver's license. Yeah. But I'm working on that. Like, I'm getting older. When I first was growing up and, seeing people drive and stuff, it wasn't that. Like, it was just like, oh, you could drive, woo. Like, I like that we can go from one place to another in a short period of time, but I just wasn't hyped to drive. And people are really dangerous out here. A lot of people don't care about their lives. They don't care about your life. And that's another thing that kind of scared me away from driving. But I'm growing up. I'm starting to want to go more places on my own and do my own thing. So working on that. Another fun reason, or 23 reason, would be that I have a fear of the ocean. I have thalassophobia. That's what they call it. That's how they say it. I'm afraid of the ocean. I don't play. I don't like that. I don't play like that. I only go to the part where you could get your feet wet. I'll go, yeah, I'll go do that. but I'm not about to get in too far. I'm not, you can keep it. I like to read slash journal. Reading is fun. I actually used to read when I was younger, but I don't know why. One day I just grew up. One day I just woke up and I didn't like to read anymore. It just wasn't a hobby of mine. But going to college made me realize that this is something I used to like. So now I'm back doing that. Yeah. And journaling, I love journaling. Like, I love journaling my life. I love journaling just honestly anything. It could be anything. Fun fact, my favorite color is pink. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. I'm one of those girls, if you can't see, I have a pink pen. Yeah. Fun reason. I was raised in North Philadelphia, PA. If you grew up in Philadelphia, you don't claim PA, and you don't really say Philadelphia. You claim where you from. Like, I'm from North, and I don't even say North with the TH. It's North with an F. You know, I'm from North. If you're from West Philly, you say I'm from West. You don't even say the whole thing, because it's, you know where I'm from. Like, people from Philly understand. If you're not from Philly, you're going to quickly understand. Another fun fact, I went to High School of the Future, which is located in West Philly. The intro, so like once you go over the bridge, passing the zoo, my school would be right there on the right side. Future was fun. If you went there, hey, Firebird. I had 11 jobs total within my 23 years of living. I'm working on job number 12/13. Wink, wink, you know? Manifesting it. But I had 11 jobs in my whole life, and I worked every single last one of them faithfully, with heart, and all of that. And I just thank every single last one of them, honestly, because they made me the person that I am today. So that's all I can say about those lovely, lovely, lovely jobs. I am a picky eater. I always been a picky eater. I do not like any and everything. Like, I don't understand how some people like pickles. I don't get how people like lasagna. I don't get how people like chocolate chip cookies. I don't like cabbage. I don't like turkey. And I'm not gonna really say I don't like turkey. It just has to be made the right way. I don't like peppers and onions and all of that. I don't like a lot of things. I don't. If I can really sit down and make a list of all the things I dislike, you guys will look at me crazy, because you would be like, damn, what do you eat then? Trust, it's a short list. I am a Christian, always been, God first. I went to Mansfield University, which was the first ever college I ever attended prior from high school, and that was really fun. It's a PWI, so that was really fun as well. It opened my eyes to going to school with different people of, you know, different ethnicities and backgrounds. When I went to high school, I only went to high school with black kids. It was maybe like 1 or 2, maybe 3 white kids in my school, but my school was predominantly black. So to go to a college that has a fair share of white people and other races, that was beautiful. A fair share of me debated about going to a HBCU, but when I really genuinely thought about it, I love my people, but I don't want to be around black people all the time. And I know I'm not the only black person that feels that way. I love my people. Let me put that in one more time. I love my people, but I do not want to be around black people all the time. We know our people, and a fair share I just can't tolerate. I'm currently working on going to another school. Yeah, Shippensburg University. So that's another fun fact about me. I was in a total of 8 clubs when I did go to Mansfield. I was a busy bee. I was a real busy bee, which is why I took a break. But it was fun. Like, I introduced myself to a whole different variety of things. Like, I was in the political science club, I was in the clay club, I was in BSU, Black Student Union. I was a cheerleader. Now in my college, cheering is considered a club, it's not considered a sport, so that's why I named it. I was in SGA, which is Student Government Association ×2. I had 2 different positions. I was also in a diversity, equity, exclusion club. I was in a political science club. I don't know if I said it already. Just know I was everywhere, okay? I was everywhere. My dream career is to be a criminal defense attorney. I don't know, it's just everything about law excites me. I love it. I love talking about it. I love watching it. It's just it feeds me. Like it really feeds me. It's just something about it. That's how I know I'm meant to be a lawyer. It's not like having a favorite show and then thinking one day because that's your favorite show you can be there. No, it's not that. It's I really like it's in there. I don't know how to describe it, but y'all can tell by my expression how I'm talking about it. It's in there. Like I have to do law. I have to do law. If it's not law, it's law. Period. Fun fact, I have a boyfriend. I have a man. Yes, I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years, and it has been 4 glorious years. Yeah. One of my favorite foods and favorite food is steak. Oh my gosh. When I say steak, like God took his time making it. He really did. He took his time because it's just something about it. Oh my gosh. My second favorite food is cheeseburgers. Fight me if you want. But cheeseburgers is something about them. Another fun fact about me is that one day I hope to open my own law firm as an attorney. So that's another thing. It's going to be predominantly black. It's going to be black owned. Duh. And I'm going to have a fair share of black lawyers and black people just period in my law firm. I want to help spread that, I want to help just build our community. I would hope that I can open another law firm that's open to all different races because I want to do that as well. I don't want to ever feel like I'm excluding another race because I'm only talking about black people, because I know I'm not the only black person that feel like when we talk about our race, just significantly just our race, it feels like sometimes like you just like pushing other people out, and I'm not doing that. It's just I want to help my culture. I want to help build my culture, build my legacy. And building my legacy is making something for the younger people and myself and or just the community, the whole thing. So that's that. And last but not least, another fear of mine and another fun fact, 23 reasons, as Hannah Baker would say, is that I hate bugs. Oh my gosh. Bugs. All I gotta say is the devil took his time with that one. He took his time with that one because like, oh my gosh, just talking about it creeps me out. So I'm not even gonna give it the time of day. I'm not gonna give bugs free promo. I'm not gonna do that. So we're gonna move on. That was my 23 reasons, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like it was kind of fun. Like I gave you a little insight about me and I explained my 23 reasons. I didn't just say my name, my personality, my age, my zodiac, my this. Because it's just like, what is this? A speed date? Like, yeah, I really just hope that you guys can follow this journey with me about me. I want to give you more. Not just about the world, but about me. I want you to know who you're watching, what I'm talking about, what you're getting from me. I don't want to just be somebody that puts a camera on and talks, because that can be boring, and I don't want to be boring. I want to be fun. So, but I don't want to be one of those. That's what happened when you live in North Philadelphia. A lot of you not. I don't want to be one of those fun people, or those fun people that's not fun but try to be fun. Like, I know I'm lit. I know I'm fun. So I want to introduce y'all to that side of me. Last but not least, I wanted to just give you guys a little message. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Don't degrade yourself. Don't think because Sexy Red and certain people in that caliber, Suki, even though I love me some Suki, but don't let them people make you think you need to be really out there to get attention. Don't let even the men, like, I hope that men, you not out here seeking validation from the wrong people or just seeking validation, period. You have that. You are that, and you will always be that. Don't come out here half naked or just doing whatever to please other people or any of that. If you want to come out half naked, do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. Have respect, have morals as women, as men. Have boundaries. Don't let people try to coerce you into sex, drinking, smoking, anything that's bad. Stand your ground. Stand on business, okay? If you only like classical music, listen to classical music. Don't let a Sexy Red or, a Lotto or somebody else try to get. Don't do it. Just have respect for yourself and as a person, okay? Because whether you think it or not, someone's watching you. Someone's looking at you. And they're either taking notes or they're either, I don't want to say they're not, they're taking notes. Like, I don't know. It's like they're either taking notes or they're like getting, they're not taking notes, but they're discovering the bad parts of you that's not worth meeting or keeping. And you don't want that. You want to be remembered. You want to be somebody that's, always thought about, considered. So respect yourself always. And that's it. Bye, loves.